Hi there, Katie here. Let's talk about... Did you know there are 3 different ways your child can read a book? It's important to teach your child all 3 of these strategies, all 3 of these ways to read a book, so that they can read independently no matter where they are in their Learn to Read journey. All readers can read the pictures, right? Kids don't have to know any letter names, any letter sounds, any words to be able to read the pictures. In fact, as soon as your child can start talking, they can read the pictures in a book. There are even picture books out there that have no words at all, so you're forced to read the pictures in those books. If your child chooses to read the pictures in a book that you've read to them before, this sort of becomes like a retell for them. They're likely going to use some of the words that they remember from when you read the story, and that's totally fine. They're still reading the pictures and telling you what they remember about this story. To teach your child how to read the pictures, the first time you do it or the first couple times, sit next to them and ask them guiding questions like, "Who is this?" Point to a character. "What are they doing on this page? Did you notice this over here?" Make sure they're taking in all of the details of the pictures and using those details to give you words about that page. Once your child starts to know some words, especially sight words, they can practice identifying those in the stories that they're reading. They can still read the pictures also, but they can start to point out words that they recognize. Sight words make up a huge percentage of beginning readers and really all picture books and all books in general. So they can find words like the, and, I, is, it, of, and so on. They'll be able to find lots of those in the books that they are looking at. If you're reading next to your child, pause when you come to a sight word that they know and let them fill in the blank. Be sure to point along as you're reading so they know where you are in the story and they know what word to fill in. If they're reading independently, like I said, they can point to the words that they know, they can read them out loud, but it's good for you as the parent to come back later and say, "What words did you see in your book today?" Of course, your child can read the words in the book just like you would read to them. They can read out loud, they can read in a whisper voice, or they can read silently in their head. Try to encourage your child to read out loud or in a whisper voice as they're still developing their confidence as a reader. Reading out loud increases their reading fluency, which is a huge help later on when they're learning how to understand and comprehend the text they're reading. More on fluency in an upcoming series. Stay tuned for that. That's it. 3 ways your child can read a book independently no matter what their age is, what stage of reading they're at, or what book they're reading. I'd love to connect with you here in the comments or on Instagram. Ask me questions you have or share how your children are reading their books independently. Be sure to like this video if you found it helpful and subscribe to my channel, Happy Reading with Katie. New videos come out every Thursday. You can hit that little bell notification so that you never miss out. Until next time, happy reading.